Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be doing a Valorant tutorial on Jett. Jett is one of the starter characters. She is a female. She is from North Korea. I'm not sure why you would want to know that and why it would matter. But let's just get into it right now. Right now I'm in a custom game by myself. And I'm not with anyone. So let's get in. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do here is to show you is so first thing you're probably gonna want to know about Jett is well, obviously from the name Jett, I think you can tell that she's a windy girl. She already went over her abilities in my tips and tricks video. But if you didn't see that, I'll link in the description. Also, it was my most recent video, but I was basically explaining how if you press whatever button is set to your first thing in the bottom row, first ability in the bottom row, and you can, like, if you hold it down, you can, like, move it around, and if you hold it down, then it'll last longer. Like if I just throw it up, boom, explosion, and see how it made it farther? Not entirely farther, just a little bit. But ways this, like, being able to control this may help you. Cause like if you don't control it, you can just like maybe throw one there. But if you do control it, then you're able to. I'm not the best at controlling it, but you can kind of like curve it in there. Here, right there. So inside a normal round, you can have up to 3 of these cloud bursts. And what they basically do is maybe you can like throw one and then throw another one and then plant the spike in one of them and throw one and then throw one, and then they won't know which one has the spike in it, and then they can go, and then they'll go in one, and then doesn't have the spike in it, they go in the other one. Like one of them you can just like sit in, and like boom, like as soon as someone comes in to defuse, bat, boom, get them. Other ways you can use this is like, say maybe there were enemies in here, and you think they were coming through here. You could just like throw one right there. Well, you could like throw one around there, and you can sneak past. And then if they did come, then you could be like, boom, got them. Other than having to wait right here, especially if they knew you were right here, and like they come, instead of having to do that, they could have a faster reaction time, because then they'd be like, instead of just boom, blasted, they could like come around the corner and like be watching right here, because they would think somebody would be there instead of just like. Also, if you just quick turned around that corner, you'll instantly get recoil if you're gonna insta shoot, and it go all over the place. And it doesn't really work. Another way you can use this is like throw it on all orbs and then collect them. But then, like, try to throw them so then, like, the whole orb will try to be, like, in a corner. So then it's, like, instead of just shoot straight in the middle of it and go, like, instead of just shooting right there and killing you, you could, do it, like, right there. Or, like, do it right there. So then the thing's just, like, on the edge, and then you could defuse it, so then they'd, like, shoot there instead of right there. another good thing about Jett is that she's not like really. It's like the female characters are a little bit skinnier than the males, and like Brimstone Breach are a little bit wider than some of the other characters. But at least they're all like near the same size. And then with the thing with that it's simpler to be a female character and get good at them than be when and like it's hard to be Breach and Brimstone, especially since how much money Brimstone costs. But I mean, I guess Jett does cost quite a bit too. But one of the things I like about Jett is that like with her upperats and her dashes, she can get to a lot of places. Like say there's someone over there, boom, just throw down 2 cloudbursts and dash across. And then or even from like right here, then just throw down 2 of those. And maybe even just run across. Which even works too. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing cloudbursts. But yeah, these things look like whirlpools, which I think is pretty cool. So if you had infinite upperats, it's actually possible to get to a little cheeky spot up here. By just trying to like get your way up there, kind of like mashing around random things, throw down some cloudbursts, and kind of like try to force your body through there. It takes a lot of practicing and a lot of effort to get the perfect way to get up there. So one of the main things about Jett is her uprafts and her drifts are really helpful to get into different spots. And that really helps. So the cloudbursts, that's the cloudbursts. So I've already talked about it a little bit, but we're gonna move on to the upraft. Okay, so the upraft is one of Jett's abilities that will allow her to get to higher places. Like you can use an upraft and get up here. You can maybe even use an upraft and get like over here. There are many places you can get with a singular upraft. Some places you may have to use 2 to get up to. Like maybe if you possibly fail the first jump. And also if you fail a jump, like if you make a jump up to place like up here, like there, I just messed up a jump. If you made it to up like here, you could jump over here, and if you hold down your jump button, which should be spacebar, if it's not, who are you? And comment below, because that's kind of weird if you don't use the spacebar for a jump. I mean, I guess I did see someone who literally like who was like his jump button was his right click, and it was weird. And he would always like randomly jump, and you wouldn't know why. And his spacebar was his aim, and he would rarely ever aim. But I forget why I saw it. But it was really weird, and I don't get why anyone would do that. But also, Jett has this thing where if you use 2 uprafts and hold drift, well, maybe I think only 1 updraft does the trick. But if there's a possibly they were coming B, you could do two or one upper Fs. If you do one, like if you do jump one, shoot, and then do another one, then that's how you would stay in the longest. If you did two, if you did two of them and shot, that would work. But if you did just one, then it'd be harder to hit them. I say probably do one drift and then another one. And the upper, it's like really useful to peek over places, get on top of places. Like just hit up here, even just jumping over here and peeking over that wall to see if people were there, or even just straight up flying over without them expecting it. Like two up rafts and then a dash over this. No one would normally expect that. If like maybe they were watching Spike right there. And a few ways you can stop people from camping there. Not really stop people from camping there. But if someone was to be camping there, you could come right here and go line up right here. And that's almost a guarantee headshot kill. Or right here. And that would, kill them. See, these are both perfectly lined up with a headshot. You can do a lot of experimenting with all of Jett's abilities. So, I'm gonna get us moving on to the dash, or the tailwind, game calls it, and let's get. Okay, so here is the tailwind. The tailwind is just dash. Jett has a dash. Normally people will use it either to get to a place faster, like round starts, immediately dash over here, stuff like that. Or they'll be in a fight, like maybe they'll be fighting a Raze. Raze goes around a corner, pulls out her ult, shoots it, then you can dash to the side by holding whichever button is your side button and to whatever side you want to go to. And you can dash backwards if like you needed to, like you just saw someone over there, boom, you dash back. Or the simplest way is just like turning and normal dashing, because you have to kind of get used to being able to like press different buttons at the same time as the dash to get used to being able to go like backwards and stuff. And like to the sides, you know what I mean. But the tailwind is really good for getting around and avoiding enemies. So I will be doing tutorials on other agents. I'm gonna start off with the starter characters. Then I'm gonna start doing the people you will unlock. And I'm gonna do the people you unlock in the order of how I unlocked them. And what? Okay. So what?
That's fine.
I know. And you can get around. So I'm just do the ult real quick. The ult is you pull out some knives. You can just throw them. If you press click, then you throw them all. Do normal click, then throws them. You can dash around and they'll still be out. And if you get a kill, you get all 5 knives back. And that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Bye.